believe in Jesus, these days Christians get attacked. If you don't hate police and everybody thinks you're whack, and everything's self-connected. Black Lives Matter got so aggressive. White folks who agree can't support the message. Both sides go to war because they don't respect it. Our social climate from the global tension turned to total violence and total oppression. We can unify and then I'll go against them, but we let them divide us with votes and elections. Hey, the music we bump, all about shooting guns and doing drugs. Hey, the things that we want to promote it subliminally through the songs, like you need a fast car, you need designer clothes, you need a rap star to tell you to start popping pills at the blunt and go live at the club till you're broke. It's all controlled by the elites, put fake news all over our screens, convincing the right to go fight with the left and distract from the fact it's each other we need. Divided by race and religion, segregated into teams. You're a white supremacist. If you're not, I guess you Antifa. Screaming from the rooftops, beat down better. Turn us on each other now, no lives matter.
Hello, you guys. So the other day, I did this look. I'm still following Alexandra Anele, you guys, all the way until we do just about all we want to do, and then I'm gonna hop over to a different influencer. So if you guys have any certain requests or whatever, let me know, because I've got quite the list, because I've been following certain YouTubers for ever. So anyway, but I did this makeup look the other day, and I just really, really loved it. I didn't get a chance to film it, even though it was Alexandra Anele. Something happened to my... Anyway, but yeah, so it just turned out so pretty that I thought that I would do it, follow the tutorial for you guys. It's like super, super easy, and it's really pretty. So, but the one I'm following, it's called, I don't know, dude. It's a makeup tutorial, bruh. I don't know. I just, how I imagine she would say it. I don't know. I just think she's so cool. But it is that one right there. And it's just like, it's like really super simple, and it's just really pretty. It turned out really pretty last time, so fingers crossed it turns out this time. We'll see. Okay, so I'm excited. All right, here we go.
To do something like fall holiday makeup, sort of, but I wanted it to be very, very natural and sort of like, I don't know, just like juicy. So that's what we're doing today. Alright, so I am fresh out of the shower. I moisturized with the Tatcha water cream, so my skin is like nice and hydrated.
Moisturized.
So the first thing I'm going to do is, I was actually just watching, this is so funny, I used to do this forever ago, and I was reminded of it recently when I was watching a Robert Welsh video. Rather than color correcting with like a peach color corrector, I'm just going to use a slightly darker concealer. This is
like put beige, this somewhere where you guys could see
hydrating
it
camo concealer by e.l.f. So it might look, I don't know how well you can tell, but it's probably like a couple shades darker than my skin tone. So I'm just going to use a tiny bit of that.
That's silly,
so this is going to provide a little bit of coverage, but I won't have to worry too much about like covering up that pink tone or peach tone, because sometimes when I do more natural skin coverage, it can be a little bit difficult to get rid of like color corrector tone.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go in with like a ton of concealer, you know? So the point of this makeup is going to be just very sheer, very natural, and super easy. So I don't really more right there, because I thought it was in the spot. For foundation, I'm going to use Rare Beauty. This is 170W. To all you Selena stans out there, the ones who are giving me shit. I really like the foundation, so I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't know the products. Anyway, shake that shit up. This actually provides more coverage than I had previously thought. So
real quick, just little FYI. I'm not using the same products that she's using. I would if I had them, of course. But I don't. I used to let that like slow me down. Like when I was trying to do tutorial or makeup looks, I wouldn't have the exact products that they had, so I'd be like, I can't do it, and that's just not. That's just not accurate. There's tons of dupes for like everything, and if there's not like an actual dupe, then you can go through your stuff and you can find out. Me personally, most of my stuff is Mary Kay. I love Mary Kay. I sell Mary Kay. And the main reason that I use their makeup is because, well, their mascara is like phenomenal. Like, it's the only mascara I've ever used that doesn't transfer to my brow bone. Like, I have these ridiculous eyelashes. And so, like, any mascara I use will transfer to my eyebrows. It's very frustrating. And actually, I swear to God, it's the craziest thing. Mary Kay's mascara is the only mascara that won't transfer to my eyebrow. I was so excited when I found it. But anyway, that's not the reason I use their makeup. The reason I use their makeup actually is because their Time Wise skincare line is banging. Like, I love it. I love it. And so with a skincare line like that, their makeup's got to be great. And it is. So anyway, sorry, there's just a little disclaimer because she's going to be saying this and that, and I don't have those things. If I do have those things, I will let you know. But otherwise, I'm just using things that look like it. So that's all. That's it. Let me see if I can cyborg again. Whoop. Don't really know this phone. Let's see. How do I do it? Doop. Now what? Doop.
I'm just going to do like a stripe on each part of my face.
Okay.
And just start off with that small amount, start building up coverage. So less is definitely going to be more for this. I want to see like natural skin texture. So I'm really just using this to do a little bit of color correcting on my face. I am going to be using my Kevin Kwan Sensual Skin Enhancer in number SX03,
like super small,
which is a very full coverage concealer, but I'm going to be using a small amount. So I'm applying this with the Elena Badro brush, the little flat concealer brush. Doesn't have a name. I do have a code for Elena Badro brushes down below.
Let me just go ahead and stop for a second because she's color correcting, and I just kind of jumped into foundation. It's not really foundation, it's a BB cream, so it's like super thin. So weird. Like, I know, look, all these full glam makeup tricks like crazy, and it's hard to get away from, actually. Like, once you know all that stuff, it's like, well, what don't I have to do? Ooh. Or what do I really have to do, you know? But it's so weird. I guess since I've gotten a little older, I'm more comfortable in my own skin. I used to be so uncomfortable. I used to just think I was just like the ugliest person, you know, and I don't really feel that way anymore. I am a little more comfortable. Like, I prefer a lot more natural looks. I prefer to enhance my features rather than trying to cover up my features, because that's not what makeup's for. It's for enhancing, you know, it's not to cover up. I mean, unless of course you're going for that look and you're doing like a celebrity makeup look, that's awesome, you know, but for every day, you know, you should want to be you. You should want to look like you know, so just figure out how to do that best. And that's all makeup is, really. It's just making you feel like you look your best, making you feel your best, you know. Okay, so anyway, I had to stop for a minute because she's correcting. She's talking about correcting. You guys are listening to correcting. I'm not correcting. So, I use very little corrector. I don't like a lot of makeup under my eyes. I do have a lot of fine lines under there, like when I smile. So, yeah, I don't like a lot. I don't like creasing or anything like that. And I really like to like pat it in, just like pat it in into those like dark areas there, and then I'll take this and just kind of, you know, sink it in there, and then hold on, sink it in there, and yeah. And the cool thing about the Beauty Blender also is it picks up like excess products. So if you put down too much, you can share it out, you can pick it up, you know, just whatever. And that was very professional, but I'm not a professional makeup artist, so it's okay. Let me save this real quick. Okay. Phew. We're gonna try again. I'm gonna tie it tighter. This is kind of weird. I bet you've never seen a tutorial where you're watching a tutorial while watching a tutorial watching you. Okay.
if you're interested. I've been really liking this brush in particular, but I've been using a few of them. Anyway, so I'm going to pick up a tiny amount of that and kind of like buff it off with the cap. I'm going to pat it over here, like where I have darkness, bringing it up onto my nose a little bit. Bring just a little bit in here.
I'm just taking a slightly darker color and putting it in my hollows and down my nose while she's talking. That's it.
Tiny bit here, and then just a little bit under here. And then I'm going to blend that out with my LC Cosmetics Velvet Sponge. So you can do this look with any base that you want, really. Like you can do more full coverage if you want, or keep it lightweight like I want to. You don't have to wear any foundation, you don't have to wear any concealer. You can pretty much do like what suits you or what you are comfortable with. I definitely think that it works best with like lighter coverage. And if you feel like you can't do lighter coverage because you have like a lot of acne or breakouts, just keep like the majority of your coverage light and then do slightly heavier coverage in that area. So build up your foundation in just the spots that you have acne, or if you have like individual pimples, do spot concealing. All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit through my like jaw and nose.
She's slipping. I mean, she's not slipping, she's beautiful, but she's like slipping. Yeah, so that's something else. I don't know if anybody would be interested, or not, I don't know. But if you are, this is definitely something that we could talk about, or we could go over like mine, I could help you with yours or whatever, because it's like a lot of fun. And I could totally see how you can need a professional eventually. But I have been digging into my family history, so like I'm tracing my family tree. We'll get that back in a minute. Whew, that hurts so bad. Okay. Sorry, that was my toe. Okay, so anyway, I've been tracing my family tree, trying to, figure out where I came from and stuff like that. And so far, now I've been doing this for, I'd say about 6 solid months. And when I say 6 solid months, I mean like I've paid for membership to My Heritage. I have Find a Grave sites. I have genealogy sites. I've really dived into this. I've been doing this tirelessly every chance I get for the past 6 months or so. And I have 3,100 people in my tree, you guys. 3,100. I'd have to say it's probably the biggest project I've ever worked on. And I've worked on a lot of projects. But it's addictive. It's a lot of fun. It's like, it is so crazy, you guys. Like, it is. And you can find pictures of like people like generations, like forever ago. Like, you can't even imagine. And then you can bring them through this, what is it called? A thing. I forget the word, but you can bring them through this thing that the My Heritage app does. You can upload the pictures, and then they take it and they sharpen it for you so they can bring the picture out and even colorize it. It is so cool. Like, these people just like start coming to life right in front of you, and it almost makes you sad. It's like, oh man, I wish I would have met her or him or whatever. They seem so amazing, you know, and it's just crazy. Like, some of the people I found out I'm related to, like, no bullshit, I'm like, what happened? Like, how did we go from that to me? Anyway, sidetracked. Sorry. My toe. Oh my god, it was horrible. But anyway, yeah, if anyone's interested, or if anyone's, like, tried to do it before and couldn't, because it is hard. It's not, I mean, there's been multiple times I've thrown it down and I'm just like, But I would go back.
Contour, because you don't have to do that. I also contour my lips. I also have separate videos on like how I do those things. All right, and then for my cheekbones, I'm just going to do like the tiniest little amount, like right here, like right cheekbone, like not bringing it out here, keeping it right there. Just a thin line. I prefer using smaller brushes. This one's from Wet n Wild.
Just a teeny tiny contour right in there.
Slowly blend it out. Helps to kind of like turn your face and see where the indent is.
Right there in the indent.
And like feather it out.
Right.
So all we're really doing is kind of diffusing that line. If you want to maintain the coverage that you have in that area, like if you need more coverage, then padding is really good. But you can also, sometimes I do motions like that. All right, I'm just going to sketch my brows a little bit using the
I don't know if I
pencil
have any
from Maybelline. This is the ultra slim brow pencil.
We're not doing this anymore. Oh, I lost it. No. Sorry, you guys. You're just going to have to watch me and hear her because I am going to destroy this thing. And it's not mine. It's my kids. Real quick, though, while we paused. I'm making a mess. I'm just putting like around like my forehead here, just like in the area like contour a little bit. I'm just using a little liquid bronzer to do it today. So anyway, I don't know if we've ever gone into this before yet or not, but I am an addict. I am an alcoholic. I had, off of drugs, I have almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years on January 23rd. And then alcohol, it would have been 7 years, January 23rd, but I did relapse back in August. And so let's see, August, September, October, November. I just picked up my 3-month chip from AA. I'm excited about that. And I'm chairing meetings now, like really recently. I just did my first one this last week, but it turned out really well. So I'm gonna be doing that for as long as is necessary, or I'm needed to, or whatever, So if I don't have anyone that's thinking about going to AA, wanting to go to AA, not wanting to go, wanting information or whatever, but yeah. So if you're interested, give you info on that too. Okay, so let's see what she has to say. Well, we're not gonna watch her.
Such a hard time saying that. This is light blonde. I do have a full eyebrow tutorial. And I know you guys have been like loving my brows lately, which I very much appreciate. So I'll link it down below. This isn't exactly necessary, but I am going to go in with a little bit of an eyeshadow primer. You can just do what I'm going to be doing on naked skin, but I kind of just feel like I need something to cancel out my veins a little bit.
Okay, so she's fixing to do that, so I need to find my Foley real quick. If this is not the first video you've seen of mine, then you will know that I have a serious issue with my stuff going missing every single day. Like, it is impossible. I'm pretty positive that there is a ghost or something in my house. It's crazy. It's an issue. It's a frustrating issue. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Sorry, I gotta adjust something here. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I'm out of sorts. Okay. So, one thing I'm gonna do that actually does it in this video and more is soap my brows. Now it's unnecessary if you have good brows or whatever, and if you like soap brows, that's awesome. It's not necessary unless you like that look. For me it is, because well, I mean, I've told you guys this story before if you've never heard it. when I was a kid, I got elbowed in the face. I had about 100 stitches right there. So I have no hair that grows there, and so I have to keep this one also very short, or I would just, like, so the only thing that I really found that really helps is the soap brows. And basically, you take some clear soap. You take some clear soap. You run it into the water, get it wet. You're talking about a bar of soap, by the way. Get some on your spoolie. Not too much. This is like way too much. See that? It's like way too much. Like, you do not need that. I'm going to wash this off. But anyway, so get it on your spoolie, and you literally just okay. So you can brush your hairs up with it, right? And then you can take this and you can do this. Do you see that? Now we're not leaving it like that because that looks like insane. But you get the idea. It's like if you do soap brows, it is like the best gel, like eyebrow gel or whatever. Like, they will stay, they will stick, they will go up. Yeah. So I put it in there. I get the front up the way I want it. Yeah. And then I have to put some more, get it up like that, get it up. So then I can kind of see like where my brows are supposed to be. And then I can, draw them in. Drawing them in is a lot easier when I can kind of see exactly where they're supposed to be, if that makes sense. Okay, all right, so sorry, I just wanted to show you guys that real quick. I don't know if she does that in this video. I don't think so. Excuse me. Church plug. It's my church. And we have the second and fourth Sundays of every month. We have a clothing closet in town. So we have clothes for like anybody and everybody. Anybody and everybody that needs them can come. They're free. Yeah. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there. Yeah. I'm going to start a mentoring program soon because we own our own business and we have for years and years. So, I don't know if anyone would be interested in that, but if so, definitely let me know because that's something we are definitely going to be doing. Okay, so back to what we're supposed to be doing. Okay.
So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Original Priming Potion. What I like about this is that it's like fairly...
That's funny. I have to kind of draw my brows real quick, you guys. It's funny. I totally forgot that she was already trying to get into eyeshadow. And there's really... What was that? There's really... I know that I'm out of frame, but I hate to say it, but there's really no need to watch me do my eyebrows. There's really not. I hate to say that, but it's true. I'm like not good at them at all. I'm learning. Like, I'm still like trying to figure out how people are, how they get them to look so good, natural. I struggle with it. Yeah. And I've just now started diving into the world of eyebrows. If you can imagine that I've gone most of my life without them, it's really sad, actually. I'm just now starting to learn how to, like, kind of get them on there a little bit where they don't look like Sharpie on my face, like hard, dark lines. And it's weird because, like, every eyebrow looks so weird on me because I'm so used to not having any that it's like super frustrating. See, and I keep them really light too, but I just like them to be there, like, and then after I get like some hair like strokes going, I get them in there a little bit, Then I will take like a colored, not colored, but tinted brow gel just to like go over the hair. And, sorry, what is this? To go over the hairs just to make sure they're standing like they're supposed to, and give a little, looks like a little volume, you know, to the teeny hairs that I have there. But yeah, so let's see here. Go. And I just really try to make them look as, you know, as natural as possible. Get, you know, hair-like strokes here in the front, and just try to make them look natural. Yeah. I mean, they probably look, I don't know, but anyway, I'm learning, so getting there. But they just look so harsh on me no matter what, you know, to me, so it's hard and learning. Okay, so I know that she used some kind of concealer or something on her eye. We're not gonna do that. We're just gonna, so we can start with a, you know, good base here. We're just gonna put like a teeny tiny dot of foundation on my eyelids there. Just kind of just pat it in. Okay. All right.
Sheer, and it does provide like a really nice base, but it's not going to look like the Anastasia one. You know what I mean? It's not going to make my eyelids like white. And then I'm going to take a little bit, whatever's left over on my finger, underneath my eye as well, my lower lash line. I like to do this before I set my under eyes, so I can kind of like blend it all together. Alright, so before I set my under eyes, I am just going to go in with a teeny bit more of that Kevyn Aucoin concealer. Going from Kevyn Aucoin concealer, it just seemed like so many like K-N's or K-N's. Kevyn Aucoin concealer. I thought it was wrong. Anyway, wow. Get it together. So I'm going to use that same little brush, and all I'm going to do is like basically right in here, add a teeny bit more product.
I'm just going to, I'm going
to use that same sponge to blend it out, and then I'm going to go right in with my powder. So I've already got my little brush ready with powder. This is the MAC 240S, which is my favorite under eye powder brush.
Only right there.
Okay. Right in that hollow. I'm only going to focus it like right under my eyes and along the side of my nose.
Just right here.
Alright, and then I'm just going to take a teeny bit of that powder, just like in the areas where I tend to get a little oily. So basically just like my T-zone, you know, center of my face. Now, this is super exciting. This is basically like the inspiration for this whole video. This is new Milani Cheek Kiss blush, cream blush, in the shade 140 Merlot Moment. I'm trying to open it. And I just saw this color and I was like, holidays. You know what I mean? So,
it's like a red. Let's see here. And I use a lot of lipsticks as liquid blushes, or cream blushes. It's an actual blush, but it's not quite the color that I need. This one, I'm trying to think here. Okay, so like that one is like kind of like a purpley pink red. This one's probably closer to the color, I would think, probably that she's doing. So this is what we'll do. Okay.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this to my cheeks using the Sigma F40 contour. It's a contour brush, but I use it for blush. Anyway, you can use your fingers, but I like a brush. I like being able to like hold something back here and really see what I'm doing. So I'm going to dip my tip of my brush into it, about that much. And this product actually shears out really nicely. So I know this looks like really dark for my skin tone, but it's very versatile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like apply it to the top of my cheekbone on the inner part
here
and up, if that makes sense. So if you saw my blush video, I was like applying it only here. I'm actually going to start it right here.
Like right in there.
And we're gonna bring a little bit over here, because it's gone down a little more pigmented than I remembered. But so we're placing it here and here. I'm gonna wipe off my brush and then start diffusing that out.
And I think I will maybe use
So this look is all
a brush to diffuse a little bit. And she says this looks all about the blush, so I think we need to try to get it right. She has it like way up here, like way higher than you would normally put it. Like blush, you usually put like kind of, well, it depends on what look you're going for, but this one's like starts like here. No bullshit. And then you just kind of, you know, diffuse it out. Okay.
all about the blush. Bringing it in underneath the under eye.
And the other eye too. Okay, there. Okay. So like right in here. Right in there. That. And just kind of that. Okay.
So it looked scary at first, but it really does like sheer out
I like this
very
brush.
nicely.
I like the placement of it.
I'm loving this product. It just looks like healthy but like juicy, you know? So now what I'm going to do is pick up a little bit on my finger, pat it off, and then I'm going to apply this all over my lid. So I'm kind of using dragging motions, like patting it down,
Basically,
and I'm literally just going to blend it, like start it on my lid and then just like blend it out. I'm going to bring that like all the way up to my brow bone. So again, when you like first put the pigment down, you might be like, oh my god, that's so much. But as you start blending, it really shears out nicely. And what I love about this formula is that it's not like, it looks juicy on the skin, but it doesn't look oily at all. Like it doesn't leave your skin feeling wet at all. This is probably one of my favorite cream blush formulas. And it's drugstore, which is great. But if you do have oily lids, you might want to use like a little bit of a primer like I did. And then if you really want to, you can run it along your lower lash line. I'm just going to take whatever's left over and kind of like pat.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Which isn't, it's not really adding pigment. Like I'm not really adding that much product down there, but it's kind of just like adding a little bit of a hue. And then you can also take a little, use like literally the tiniest amount and run it on the top of my nose.
Like right here. Just like right in there. And it just kind of gives you like a, kind of like a sun-kissed, sunburnt type look. Tie it in right here. Look at that. I think I am going to make my lids a little darker. Sorry about this, you guys. My hair is driving me nuts. I wasn't going to even really fix my face today, honestly, and I don't know, just kind of felt like it all of a sudden, I guess. But yeah, so this right here I think is so freaking cute. It's the cutest little trick. You just take the teeniest bit of color and you put it just right there and just kind of diffuse it, and it's just super cute. Okay, so put this color on our lids and diffused it out. So I think what I'm going to do, just to make sure that it gets diffused all the way, is I'm going to put a nice amount on my lids here. Then I'm going to take a soft blending brush. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna take the soft blending brush and I'm literally just gonna go over it and just make it softer. Start diffusing it all the way up, really, till it just kind of disappears. Like that. Yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, this is kind of important, you guys. Kind of an important call. So let me handle that. Let me handle this real quick. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry. Anyway, yeah, no, it was super sad story. That was my grandma, so I had to, yeah, have my son call her back real quick. It's so sad. She's 80. She's lives by herself, and I'm trying to get her to move up here, but it's a long story. But anyway, she woke up this morning and her dog, I guess she had a tumor and it burst. So she frantically called the vet. There was nothing they could do. They had to put her down today in her home. So my grandma's just been through a lot, you know, and she's lost so much, so many people, you know. And then I think about some of the wrongs I've done to her too, and I'm just like, oh my God. You know, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm distracted now, but basically for the rest of this look, it's really natural. I'm not going to wear any false lashes today. I'm just going to throw on some mascara. I will set my blush probably. My daughter wants me to put a little gold on my eyes, so I'll probably put a little gold on my lids. Yeah, I mean, the face is done. The base, you know, the contour, the highlight's not. Oh my goodness. But like the contour, the blush, you know, the creams or foundations or whatnot, you know. So probably stop this video here, and then when I'm done, like with my mascara, you know, I will upload a clip of the final look. Yeah, so this of course took like forever because I'm talking and everything, but like the look itself is like super quick. Like it really is. Foundation, highlight if you want, blush is important for this look, contour if you want, you don't have to, and then you just take the exact same color blush that you used and you put it on your lid and you diffuse it all the way up, natural lashes, and then whatever kind of lip you want. So I mean, it's like it's super simple and it's really easy and it's really quick unless you make it long like I have. So anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and as always I'll have a clip at the beginning showing the outcome. And if you want to know why I put the clips of the outcome at the beginning, it's because I look a lot better then. Who would want to see just me and be like, hey, you know, follow makeup tutorial, you know? They'd be like, I don't look like that. So anyway, that's why I do it like that. But yeah, so it's kind of been a chit chat, get ready with me type video. Not what I had planned, but I am behind, so yeah, I've got to go. It's been a rough day and I have a wedding tomorrow. Well, just everything. But thank you for watching. And Alexandra Anele. And actually, I think this is going to end up being the 5th video because I couldn't upload the last one. So yeah. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please like. Please share. Subscribe if you want to. I'd appreciate it. I think it'd be really cool. I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing. So yeah, so thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have an amazing day. So much love to you guys. Bye.